I don't know how to take this and turn it into this. It is coming together. Oh my God. I am coming to you from my car on a very important mission. I am going to go see Charli XCX for the very first time, and for honestly months on end, I have been thinking about my outfit and what I want to wear, and I have decided I'm going to try to recreate Charli XCX's iconic look in her Party For You music video. Incredible, beautiful, breathtaking. Oh my God, she's so cool. This is the listing for the dress. It is well over $1,000. They don't even sell it anymore. Not that I could ever even think about buying that, but I thought, you know what? This is it. I love brat and all of that, but I resonate so much more with this. This is more me. We're gonna make it. Why I'm in the car, girl. Salvation Army is having a $2.99 sale today. Everything is $2.99. Whatever I buy, it will be very inexpensive. If I mess it up, I won't feel as bad. And honestly, all of this could be a fail. I might not be successful whatsoever at this, but I'm really excited to try and push myself and try something new. There's some draping that needs to happen, and I'm like, girl, I'm a little in over my head. And honestly, that's kind of fun. I'm excited. Before we get in there, let me tell you what is on my thrift wish list. Obviously, the outfit is completely polka dots. So I want black with white polka dots, white with black polka dots, pink with black polka dots, light pink with pink polka dots. And maybe, ideally, I would be able to find a polka dot dress as a base. I just want to throw as much polka dot in the cart as possible. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited. And the thing is, the dress it's very much cohesive messiness. Cleanly messy. You know what I mean? I'm just saying a lot of words. Let's just get in there. Pink, white, black. That's all that I'm really going for. Okay, here we go. I have found a few pieces. I got some pajama pants. I don't know. We're just gonna see when we go home. But now I'm going to go into Goodwill. Hopefully just a really nice polka dot base dress and maybe some more pink and light pink polka dots. So fingers crossed, we'll see. Lots of polka dots, okay? First up, this I got from Goodwill. Everything else from Salvation Army. So all of these 4 pieces, $2.99 each. This one, girl, you know Goodwill these days. This was $6.99. The brand is Shein. I did not even look at what it was. I just saw the polka dots, these cute little ruffles. I just grabbed it. But honestly, it is kind of cute. I feel like a little businesswoman. One thing that I really wanted for the polka dots is I wanted them to be evenly spaced. I like the uniform look, and I did get one piece that is not. These polka dots are very uniform, and then these ones are not evenly spaced out. This has a lot of fabric to work with. Honestly, this is perfect. They cut out the material tag, but girl, I do not need a material tag to tell me that that is 100% polyester. This, however, very cute. 97% cotton and 3% spandex. I was really hoping to find a white with pink polka dots or light pink with darker pink polka dots, and I did not find that. But next best thing, I found these Hot 10 pajama pants. It has a black background with light pink and darker pink polka dots. This was a good compromise. This one is kind of a treat. I really like the smaller polka dots on this white background. I was trying to see the material tag. I was looking, I was like, wait, some of these panels are uneven. And then upon further inspection, one of the seams is a zipper. It was sewn down. I think this one, I will just have to do a complete seam seam rip of everything just to get the most fabric out of this. Last but not least, 100% rayon. Just this like little top, has like the little ties, kind of an odd top if I'm being honest. Here are all of the polka dots that we are working with. Before I start planning on what fabrics I want where and all of that, the first thing I need to do is I'm going to take off all of the buttons. I just want to like get that out of the way so I don't have to deal with it later. I need to have as much fabric as possible. So seam ripping is the way to go instead of just like cutting, because I can use so much more fabric if I seam rip it and I'm careful. That is my POA, plan of action today. I've been watching a lot of Love Island UK. What's a POA? Okay. Now that's done. I have actually so many extra buttons. I'm excited to use these for other projects. But girl, now I guess I have to determine the layout of the fabric and like what I want where. I was looking at the Charli XCX music video and just sitting there and taking screenshots for such a long time. This dress, although I know the website and where it's from and how much it is, it's not on the website anymore, so I can't like turn it around and look at the back. So I have this little sketch here. This is what we're looking at. I want to do a dress in like this silhouette straight across the back to be like draped a little bit. I want this to be black with white polka dots. Same with this, same. I think this one probably has the most fabric. And I am saying this, but I don't know. I don't know how to take this pile on the ground and turn it into this. That is obviously the biggest challenge at hand. Since I want this to be like the front, I think I need to seam rip the panels, like seam rip the arm off, the collar, all of this, and seam rip the back panel off and the arms. Try to get this the buttons part isolated, sew that down so then I don't have to worry about it. That would actually save me a lot of time to not have to like make spaghetti straps, because if you don't know how to like make straps, you like have to sew it down, flip it inside out. I guess I'm just gonna be like best friends with my seam ripper, and then I'm probably gonna watch Love Island UK to just like keep the mind fresh and going. Yeah. I have disassembled one top and it has taken me about 2 hours. I am happy with the amount of fabric I have, and I think for now I will do that to this top too. Maybe I will also do it to this pajama pants. After another 2 hours of seam ripping, girl, I should have known. I cannot be surprised, but I'm just like, all of the fabric is done. I have that here. There's really not much left, and I just had to like cut everything basically. And with the pajama pants as well, I was seam ripping it, but the edges were so frayed that I would have had to cut it anyway. I did decide I'm going to do one white strap and then one black strap. Somehow, although these are two different tops, they are almost the exact same thickness and they are the exact same length. I just need to sew both of these down, I guess. I just need to figure out the placement of things. The front panel, I want it to be all one, and I think I want it to be this, the first top that I did, just this polyester black with white polka dots. God, I don't know. Maybe on the... We're gonna get out the machine. I'm going to sew down the straps. I don't know, one thing at a time. I have to get a base going, so then I have something to attach the straps to. And here is the biggest piece of fabric from this shirt. Do I like put two different pieces of fabric from this like this, and then do I connect it with this other piece? You can't see. I think I have to like sit and think about this. I just gotta like think it through, you know? Went back to the drawing board and I was like think, and I don't have any black clothes that I could like build this on top of, and also I just feel like it wouldn't really work. I remembered that I have this old dusty crusty pair of leggings. I've had these for maybe 9 years. So I was thinking, what if I just cut out this piece and then just like sew it in the back, so then I just have a base to work with. It's stretchy, so it'll fit over my head. Honestly, not too bad at all. I think for now, I'm just going to sew on the straps. In theory, I could. That looks great. Girl, I feel like I'm just like talking. I don't know what I'm saying. Eventually, I am going to have this draped, not necessarily this piece, but something draped along this shoulder. Like, here's the reference picture again. Okay, here's... It's not going to be super uniform or exactly the same. Are you like catching my drift? Are you? Because I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, I just sewed through my pen. Oh my God. I did not know that that was possible. But look at that little black thread pushed right through. Okay. I do not need to make this all in one day. I do have to make it, excluding today, I have 4 days to make this. Now I'm just talking because I don't really know where to go from here. Today's goal would at least be to get a good base. I'm stressing. It's too early to stress. Do I just do my big one? Okay, hang on now. That's the only thing. I'm not really sure what to do. I kind of like this though. This material is stretchy. It's 100% cotton. So that would be kind of nice. Actually, we might be getting somewhere. God, do I just commit to this? This is kind of funny because somehow I did flip the like slit I was wanting from this side to this side. But you know what? That's fine. We're just going to roll with it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just a little confused. I do kind of remember like when I was pinning things, I like flipped something around. Like, do I connect these two and then like connect this? I do think this project will be such a hot mess. Maybe even up until the end. Which is tough. That's tough. So I guess now I'm just going to lay this on the floor and kind of play around with the fabric. I just don't want anything to be too tight or too uncomfortable. Okay, this is gonna be great. This is what I have laid out. If you don't see the vision, get in line. I don't know what I'm doing. This backing, it's like shorter, but I don't have a piece that is long enough to reach this. And I kind of want to save that like big piece of the black and white for draping. I'm kind of stressing. I think what I will do is sew these two pieces together to create like a back panel here. But I do wish that I would be using this, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared I'm going to sit on something because like it's a festival. I'm probably going to sit in the grass. I don't know about that, girl. I don't know. Yesterday, I spent between 7.5 and 9 hours on this project. I cannot lie, that is kind of going straight to my head because I'm like, okay, wow, she's a seamstress. Oh, okay, she's like making her own dress. So, few things. My goal yesterday, I said, was to finish the base. Girl, what the hell? No way, no how. And that's fine. But I did come up with a plan. I have 3 of these like little rectangles. I finished every single seam on all 3 of them. I cannot lie, that did take me a minute. I am going to lay out the dress because I think I figured out what I want to do. This is the back of the dress. This one stops a little bit on the front, so I'm going to connect these polka dots to it. On this side here, I want this as a back panel. I did not have a big enough piece of fabric of this to do like one continuous panel. So I decided that I will do like this little like ruffle kind of. This is what we're looking at. Okay guys, music festival ready. So I guess I will double roll this. Maybe this like middle panel here, like it looks kind of like a loincloth. I don't want that. I do think I need to give it a little bit more shape of some sort. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I am so happy. I was trying to like pull this while I was sewing to give it like a little ruffle hem kind of, but also I was like enthralled by Love Island. Me like sewing through my fingers because I'm trying to whatever. I'm so happy. I feel like before it very much looked like I took a pair of pants and sewed it onto some straps. But now, I think I have to figure out some things. How long I want the panels to be. I don't know how to do this. I could just sew it on. Oh God. I don't know. Okay, I think what I have decided that I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew the very like bottommost panel onto the side that it's going to touch. Okay, wait. wait. I did not mean to sew this thing like sideways, but now I'm like, that is actually kind of really cute. Okay, I don't really know how to. Wait, why does this look really cute? Fill in the rest with this fabric, but I just don't know how exactly. It's kind of coming together. This is kind of like a little fairy dress. Now there is just kind of a big gap on this side, obviously. Is this ugly? I have to look in the mirror 1 second. I don't know, but I think I will sew it here. I'm thinking that this is in a really good place, which I'm very excited about. But I need to finish out the dress and without like taking my measurements, because girl, I don't even know how to do that properly. So I think on one side I'm going to finish the hem and then I'm going to attach it to the back of the dress, only on one side though, so then I can figure out how much more I need to get it on the other side. Okay, we are almost complete with the base. Obviously, I need to get it like this. This is a little short, so I do need to connect this with this like handkerchief, or maybe I'll add another one, but then I don't know if that would be just like too much. Okay. A little freaked out that the handkerchief in the back is like ass crack level. Not ideal, but I will say, girl, it is coming together. After I finish the base, I will need to sew down the straps and then I can start draping. I don't know if that will happen today. One step at a time. Oh my god. I guess the base layer is done. It is kind of long, and then like you have this extremely high slit. We have to keep in mind that I will be adding more to this. It is very cute, I hope. I am nervous, but I will say that the movement on this is so beautiful. Feeling really good, such a good base. So hopefully I won't mess that up. I am going to like, God, I'm gonna have to do so much more hemming. But like, you know, maybe a little something here. Probably not exactly that, but girl, to make it like the dress, I'm gonna have to put in some work. But yeah, like, I I don't, ooh, like this is kind of like what she was like kind of giving. Scared that it will look like a rumpled up napkin bib. I could in theory just stop here, but like girl, no. No. I do like the different color straps. I don't know how much they will be covered up, but I think the back looks okay enough. It's hard because like I do have wide hips, so I have to be like careful about the placement because I don't want it to be like too va boom. Well, like yes, of course, but like, you know, I'm actually going to go have lunch now so that I can think straight. I think it's just gonna be a lot of playing around with the fabric and hemming, my two favorite things. I spent so much time sewing last night. I just wanted to get a good base going, okay? Like, we know how I look when I'm sewing on the sewing machine. Like, we don't need to sit there and watch me do it. What I did last night, I finished all of these pieces, anything that I think I might want to drape. So this one, this little one, and then 3 pieces of this white one. And I do think that I need to use as much of the white as possible because this is kind of all looking one note at the moment. These are the ruffles that I cut off of the blouse. Maybe I'll use one of these. Few notes and observations. In the back, this black and white panel, it kind of just comes right out of my ass. And that's not really what I was going for. So I think I'm going to for sure attach this. I just have to make sure it lays right. Maybe I do it at an angle. I don't really know. I think this is definitely something that needs to be done. Yeah, like something like that. I will say though that this is when it's gonna start to get like freaky. I think it will look worse. And then at the end, it'll like come together. Maybe girl, I don't know. Maybe I just hold this. Does this look okay? I can't, girl, I don't even know. I think I could get away with doing it on the machine. I basically just sewed this in a T shape, one across and then one stitch down the middle. Hopefully that will give it movement, like without the sides being pinned down. I don't know if I like kind of messed it up because I did not pull it straight when I was sewing. Also, I'm like, okay, this is the first piece I've added. The point is to make it stand out and like to be like very textured, a lot of movement. I don't know. I don't think it looks horrible. The big part that I need to do now is to get the white across the chest here. Does this just look like I have a bib on? It is kind of giving exactly like what she was giving. Maybe I could even like add something down here to make it look less like a bib. Okay, honestly, the more I look at this, the more I'm kind of loving it. Just have a pin in my neck. It's fine. This is looking actually like not half bad. I don't know how to keep the pleats. And also like this is just like, you know, if the wind blows. So I'm going to try to like roll this once, sew it down here. Maybe even like one single stitch here. I think this is actually exactly how I envisioned it. Now I have to decide what, you know what? Actually, I do have my pants on because like that was so much to take it on and off. Let's see. I like the cascading from top to bottom. Like I think that looks chic. Don't know if chic is something that I can use for this. I just don't want it to now look like a bib and a snot rag. I gotta walk you through my thought process here. I kind of like a black little ruffle onto the strap. I just don't. Girl, I don't know. I'm just worried because the white stands out so much against the dress that it needs to look good. Wait, why do I kind of like this with it like coming out there? Girl, this is looking a hot mess, but I am excited. I'm gonna try it on and we are going to assess the damage. Oh God, it's fine. It's fine. Girls, I'm freaking. I'm freaking. Something is not right. I don't know if I need to sew like here to like, I don't know. Or do I even do like a little ruffle of something else there? This looks like a handkerchief. I wish I could ask in real time. Stuff like this, I'm like, should I go live? I don't have anyone. I don't know where I would go live, but I'm just like, should I go live? That's okay. That's okay. Only this and then potentially one more piece and then I'm done, girl. Because at some point I have to stop. My idea for this is to kind of carry it along the back. Girl, this is like impossible to do. Oh God. Okay. No, that does work. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be cute to have maybe a little something. But like, that looks like ass. The more I'm sewing, the more I am losing the vision. I think I just want to do one final thing. I thought I was done. I sewed on this little like dangle down thing. Here you cannot see anything. And I was like, oh, this is so cute and fun. And then I put it on and I was like, girl, it doesn't like match with everything else. It's not a ruffle kind of dress. So now I have to take that off. I do think I like this, but I need a little bit of white in the back. It is all dark. I thought I was done. Everything was going so well with this. When I tried it on after, I was like, oh my God, I'm sewing the very last piece. Like, we're done. I tried it on. I was like, girl, this looks like ass. So I took out all of the stitches out of 3 panels. The only white polka dot panels I have left on here. I really like the front piece and then this piece as well. I just need to figure out how to drape on this side. I did have visions of it like cascading down. I want it to kind of wrap around a little bit as well. I just really did not like the bunching and then it just looked like 3 separate pieces. Although it is like messy, I want it to be cohesive. I think I fixed this one. I did pin these and I do worry because it kind of is what I had before and then I didn't like it. But I think that this one is better. One thing at a time. I'm going to sew both of these down. I feel like there's a lot more balance in the front. If I do this right, the front will be done, but then I have to think about like the strap and a little bit of the back. Are you ready for the final reveal of the dress? Be nice. I'm scared that everyone's gonna be like, girl, this is what you came up with? Okay. This is a little tall. Jump scare on the makeup. I know. How do you like it? Please tell me. You like it? I think I love it. It is a little bit crafty, but I really think I kind of killed it. Also, you may be like, girl, what is this makeup? I did follow a Charli XCX Vogue interview like makeup routine, party girl makeup from Charli XCX herself. But I do think it looks good with the dress. It matches 365 Party Girl or Party For You. So yeah, over the course of 3 days, I watched about 16 hours of Love Island UK. My brain hurts. This entire project has been about 22 hours in the making. I love, this does look a little like plastered onto here, but that's okay. I do like that I created some kind of draping and then the draping there and then wrapped it around to the back a little. And then I love just like the movement on the dress. Love the high slit. I'm very happy. This is like the biggest project I've ever done. I'm so excited to wear it out. When you know the reference picture, you can tell. You can tell. I wish I did have like a big pink blob right here. For what I had and for thrifting things, I am so completely happy. Okay, yeah, so I guess I will be wearing this out and about in the public, which is kind of scary. When I do the big reveal to my friends, I'm gonna be like, okay, but like, here's a reference picture. Because like, normally you would not like just plaster stuff all over, but then when you know, it's like, oh my God. For me, I killed it. Oh God. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, if I do say so myself. I think I might do this makeup, but it is a bit jarring. Like, I'm not used to the super dark eyes and stuff. I have a few days, so we'll see. Comments, question, concerns, let me know down below because I have a few of my own. Thanks for hanging out with me for 22 hours or so. I'll see you next time for my vlog of this festival. Charli. Okay, well, I'll see you then for that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.